Hello everyone, Nar here. I hope everyone's doing well. Me and Luis Corporan here are going to take you through a set of exercises, something simple you can do at home. So once we're ready, Mr. Luis here is going to stand up and he's going to start with jumping jacks. So we're going to be doing jumping jacks for 20 seconds here. So try and make sure that you're extending your arms all the way out, kicking your legs out at the same time. 10 seconds down, 10 seconds left. So we're going for 20 seconds again. Now, 5, 4, 3, 2, time. Now he's gonna go down for mountain climber. So look, when he puts his hands down, he's gonna bring his knees into his chest. You can go at your own pace. Try and make sure that you're not exerting yourself. You don't have to go fast. Try not to go too slow. 10 seconds down, 10 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, time. Now he's gonna come up for 10 squats. He's gonna count himself. So now when you're doing the squats, make sure you got your toes facing out. You're sitting back into the squat. You're not leaning forward, so your knees aren't passing your toes. Once he's done with 10, he's gonna go into his second set of jumping jacks. For this time, we're gonna go into Nordic jacks. Same thing for 20 seconds. So Nordic jacks, you're gonna bring your hands in front. Again, make sure you're engaging your spine in these squats. Mr. Lewis has a perfect form here. Nice, now he went right into his next set. 10 seconds down, 10 seconds left. Make sure you're leaning your weight a bit forward, more on the front part of your feet. 5, 4, 3, 2, time. Now he's gonna go down for the mountain climbers again into the push-up position. Now we're gonna add in another 10 to the set. So we started with 20 seconds, now we're gonna go into 30 seconds. Again, make sure you're engaging your spine, make sure your back is straight, make sure your hands are under your shoulders, not out towards the sky. 15 seconds left on these. Make sure you're bringing your knees into your abdomen for tension. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, time. Now he's gonna come back up for his set of squats. We're gonna add 5. So in the first set we did 10, now we're gonna add in 5, doing 15. Again, make sure you're sitting back into the squat position. Make sure your toes are facing out. Make sure your spine is straight. Make sure you're not leaning too forward as you bend. Once he's done with 15, he's gonna go into his last set of exercises here for the first sets. He's gonna go into the seal jacks, extending his arms out. Nice job, Mr. Lewis here. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, time. Now he's gonna go down into the mountain climber position, a push-up position. He's gonna bring his knees in. We're gonna add in another 5 seconds. So we started with 20, we went into 30, and now we're at 35 seconds for this last set of runs. He has 10 seconds down. 20 seconds left. Nice form here. He's looking up. His back is straight. Hands right under his shoulders. 10 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, time. Now he's gonna come back up and he's gonna go into his squats. So now we're gonna add in another 5. So we started with 10, going into 15, and now we're at 20. Again, pace yourself out. You have to get to know yourself through fitness, something I often mention. You have to know when you have to push a little harder, when you have to slow down, but make sure that you're always breathing and you stay consistent. Don't stop moving, or try at least not to take too many breaks in between. Now we did 3 sets of exercises, the same 3 exercises, just adding a higher count to every set. After this set, we're gonna go into a different set of exercises. This is a good time to take a second, grab some water if you need it. So now for the next set of exercises, we're gonna do 4 sets. We're gonna start with leg raises, then we're gonna hold after the leg raises, Then we're gonna go into what we call prisoners and crunches. So Mr. Lewis, once he's ready, is gonna start us with the leg raises. So we're gonna start at 10, again climbing after every set. So make sure you're putting your back on the mat, head is off the mat, your feet are straight, pointing your toes. Once you're done with 10, he's gonna hold for 10 seconds. Now, you can do this on your own, you don't need a timer. You can count in your head, try to be realistic where you're not doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you're pacing the numbers out, so the actual seconds, or second like. Once he's done with the 10-second hold, he's gonna go into what we call prisoners. He's gonna come up, he's gonna do 10, so his hands on your head, or you can put them at your hip, whichever you prefer. Every time he comes up, look, he steps 1 foot up, his back is straight, his body's in line. Once he's done with 10 prisoners, he's gonna go into crunches. Again, pace yourself out, you don't have to go too fast. Nice, Mr. Lewis. Holding your head, it's a bit harder than putting your hands at your waist. Now for the last set of exercise on the first set, he's gonna do crunches. So he'll go down on his back, keeping his legs squared out. He's gonna bring his head to his knees. Make sure you're getting your torso up. You're not bringing your knees to your head. That'll be our first set of this sequence. So he's gonna go into the second set once he's ready. Again, adding to the count. Takes a second if he needs it, then he's gonna go right into the leg raises for his second set. He's gonna do 15 now. So we started with 10, adding 5. He's gonna go into 15, and same thing as before, on the last number, you're gonna hold for 10 seconds. So once he's done with his 15 leg raises, he'll hold for 10 seconds at the end. I would like it if you guys can just be realistic with yourselves and count. So once you're holding, 1, 2, 3, till you get to 10. And then now, once you're done with your 10-second hold, we're gonna go into forward lunges as opposed to prisoners. Now for the forward lunges, you're gonna do the same side 5 times and then you're gonna switch. So you'll step out, drop the knee slightly, same leg as 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then he'll switch up on the leg, same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now for the last exercise on the second set, he'll go bicycles. So for bicycles, just make sure the same way as crunches, you're holding your head. Now you're gonna bring your right elbow to your left knee and vice versa. You're gonna count to 30. Once you're done with 30, you'll be ready for your third set of exercises. Make sure you're extending your leg out. Don't do like an actual bicycle motion. You wanna be bringing in your knee towards your abdomen. If you can, try and hold like a second for tension. Not necessary, you don't have to. Now, take a second if you need it. Once you're ready, you're gonna go into your third set of leg raises. Again, we started with 15. Now we're gonna go into 20, adding another 5. Mr. Lewis is doing amazing here. He's trying to keep a proper form. As you continue exercising, you'll start to feel your body get tired, and it'll take away from your form, so pace yourself out. Once he's done with 20 leg raises, he's gonna do the same. He's gonna hold for 10 seconds at the end. So just hold. Once he's done with 10, he's gonna go back into the first set of prisoners. Same thing, 10 prisoners. He won't add to the count. So he'll go down on his knees, hands on his head, same thing, pacing himself out, comes up and then back down. Nice form. Make sure your body's in line with your leg. You're not leaning forward, you're not slightly reclining back. Once he's done with 10, he's gonna go into those crunches once more, doing 20. Again, remember, make sure your thighs and your are parallel. You're at a 90-degree angle, and you're bringing your head towards your knees. Try not, as you start to get tired, your knees will start coming into your chest. Try not to let that happen. Once he's done with his 20 crunches, he'll take a second, and then we're gonna go into our last set. Now, Mr. Lewis here is going at a good pace. You don't need to go at the same pace. If you need a second in between, you can take it. And once he's ready, he'll go into his leg raises. Now, adding 5. We started with 10, 15, 20. Now we're at 25. Same thing as every other set. Once we're done with the last count, we're going to hold for 10 seconds. Nice form here. Legs straight, head off the mat. He'll hold for 10 seconds, pointing his toes, breathing. Don't forget to breathe. Squeeze your core for tension here. Once you're done with that 10-second hold, now we're going to go into backward lunges. So the same way we did the forward lunges, now we're going to go back. So square your feet up somewhere on the floor, and now you're going to step back for the backward lunge. Same way, pace it out. Your balance may be slightly off here, so gather yourself. Take a step back, get to know where you're leaning to. Make sure you feel strong and you are strong when you're stepping back. Once you're done with your 10 backward lunges here, we're going to go down for bicycles, just like our second set. Make sure you're bringing your elbow to your knees, extending your arm out when you're doing these bicycles. Just like our second set, Mr. Lewis here is going to do 30. Once he's done with 30 bicycle crunches here, he's going to take a second, he's going to breathe, and then we're going to go into our next set of exercises. Again, make sure you're pushing yourself, but you're not overexerting yourself. You want to be able to finish, that's the goal. So you'll take a second. This is a perfect time so that if you need it, you can grab some water, maybe wipe your face. Now for our last set of exercises here, we're going to do 3 sets, and we're going to do burpees, shoulder touches, and toe touches. Now, every time we go through the set, again, just like every other exercise we've done, we're going to go up in the count. So Mr. Lewis here, once he's ready, he's going to stand, he's going to do 5 burpees. After he's done with 5 burpees, he's going to hold that push-up position for shoulder touches. So for burpees here, you don't want to go down into the push-up position. You can if you feel like you're up to it, but make sure that you're getting a good hop once you stand. Pace yourself out when you drop your hands. Make sure you're not dropping your hands too hard. Now from here, he's going to go into shoulder touches, making sure his hands go to his shoulders. And once he's done with 10 shoulder touches, he's going to do 10 toe touches. Nice. Make sure you're bringing your toes to your hand. Try to meet your toes and hands in between your body, like right in the center. Once you're done with 10, you're back up. Take a second if you need it. Now we're going to go into 10 burpees. Now, burpees can get tiring, so like I said, if you need a second, take it. Once he's done with 10, he's going to do the same thing. He's going to go into shoulder touches and toe touches. But we added 5 to the count, so we're going to do 10 burpees instead of 5 now. Every time he comes up, he jumps. Once you're done with your 10 burpees, you're going to hold and go into shoulder touches. For shoulder touches, try as best as you can to hold, keep your hip in line. Once you're done with 10, bring your toes into the center, bring your knee into the center, trying to touch your toes. 10 times. And then once he's done, he's gonna stand and go into his last set. Now, take a second again, breathe. For the last set, remember, we started with 5 and we were adding 5 to every set. So we did 5, 10, now we're gonna do 15 burpees. So once he goes down, make sure, again, that you're not slamming your hands on the mat. Make sure your wrist doesn't get hurt. Nice job here. Go at your pace. Everyone is different. Once you're done with your 15 burpees, remember, we're going to go into those shoulder touches once more. Nice. Breathe. Good job, Mr. Lewis here. Once you're done with your 10 shoulder touches, you got 10 toe touches. If you need to take a second in between, go for it. So we got through our 3 sets of exercises doing burpee, shoulder touches, and toe touches. Now we're gonna go into a last set of exercises, which will be core and then stretching. We're gonna cut in between. So take a second now, grab some water, grab a towel. All right, now going into our last set of exercise here. We're gonna do a little bit of core and we're gonna try and combine it with some stretching drills. So for our set here, we're gonna do 3 different exercises, 30 seconds each, non-stop in between. So we're gonna start off with the plank, then we're gonna go into sit-ups, and then we're gonna go into holding the push-up position. Each one being 30 seconds. Again, breathe. So Mr. Lewis here is gonna start off with the plank position, 30 seconds, hold on the plank. Make sure your elbows are shoulder width apart. Make sure your back is straight. Don't hold your breath, try and breathe. Nice. 15 seconds down, 15 seconds left. Now remember, once you're done, you're gonna bring your legs in front and sit for the sit-ups. Making sure your back is straight. Now, we're gonna sit through for the sit-ups. So bring your legs in front, have a seat. Make sure your feet are down. Make sure you're sitting up every time. You're gonna go for 30 seconds here. So pace yourself out again every time. You don't have to rush the process. Ten seconds down, 20 seconds left. 15 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, time. Now he's gonna hold the push-up position here for us. So again, just try to make sure your hands are under your shoulders, keep your back straight. You're only holding for 30 seconds, no movement. Try and push through your heels. 10 seconds down, 20 seconds left. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, time. Now Mr. Lewis is gonna stand. We're gonna do 1 set of stretching here. So we're gonna start by placing our hands on our hip. Now we're gonna take a big step out with our left leg, getting a good stretch on our back leg here. Make sure your torso is in line with your leg here. 3, 2, 1. Now he's gonna rotate facing the other way. Just pivot your legs so that you're facing, doing the same thing, getting a good stretch on the back leg here. 3, 2, 1. Now he's gonna rotate again. He's gonna drop his right arm to the mat. He's gonna wrap with his left arm. Make sure you're getting a good turn here with your body, wrapping your hand behind you. You should be able to try and see the opposite side of the room with the peripherals from your left eye. 3, 2, 1. Now he's gonna rotate and do the same thing. So he's gonna drop his left, wrap with his right. 3, 2, 1. Now he's gonna open up for a squat. Try and get your feet double shoulder width apart. So try and go as far as you can, as wide as you can here. Now push your knees in, push your elbows into your knees, making sure you're pushing your legs out. Once you're ready, you're gonna start to wrap your hands on the inside, grabbing the heel. Try and stay into that low squat here. 3, 2, 1. Now he's gonna start to drop his head. So head down, butt up. Try and get your head in between your legs or as far as you can. Nice. Now once he's ready here, he's gonna put both his hands palm down in the center, and he's gonna start to open up for full metal split. So he's gonna open out his legs, and heels down, toes up. He walks himself back. Don't just flop. Try as much as you can to walk yourself back slowly. Time. Now we're gonna go into one more set of core exercises before we finish our stretch here. So we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna start out with the plank position. Go into a 30-second plank hold. So make sure your elbows are shoulder width apart, your back is straight, head up, you're breathing, pushing through your heels. 10 seconds down, 20 seconds left. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, time. Now he's gonna sit for sit-ups, putting his feet down, bringing his body up every time. Make sure you plant your feet. Again, we're going for 30 seconds. Make sure you have the timer somewhere where you can see. 10 seconds down, 20 seconds left. Mr. Lewis here is going at a good pace. Again, like I told you before, you don't have to overexert yourself. Try not to go too fast. You go at your pace, something convenient for you. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, time. Now he's gonna hold the push-up position. This is our last set here. Our last exercise. Again, like I tell you, every time you go down into this push-up position, make sure your hands are under your shoulders, you're strong, your wrist is strong. Head is up. Try not to let your back dip. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, time. Now we're gonna pick up where we left off on our stretching drills. So once you're ready, you're gonna have a seat, open your legs out. You're gonna start by reaching straight out in front as far as you can go. Try not to let your back round too much. Reach straight out. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now he's gonna reach up and over to his right. Try and grab your feet. Elbows down. 5, 4, 3, 2. Switch. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now you're gonna bring your feet together. Try and bring your feet straight out. Once you're ready, try and grab your toes. You're gonna lean your body forward as much as you can, trying to get a good stretch. Now you're gonna bring your feet in for butterfly stretch. Again, try and push your elbows into your knees, so you're trying to flatten your knees down, bring them down to the mat, or as close as you can. Now, once you're ready, you're gonna start to peel your feet open. Start to bring your nose down to your toes or as far as you can. 5, 4, 3, 2. Extend your legs out one more time. You should be able to grab your toes or reach a little further now. If you can put your middle and index finger and grab your toes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. All right, just want to say thank you here to Mr. Lewis for taking us through this workout. I hope everyone at home enjoyed themselves. Thank you.